Oh look! A Dokkan video. I don't know if this is going up before or after the summons video, so I'm not going to talk too much about what happens there. But I will say this. We're here with a video that I've kind of been sitting on for a little while now. So, there are a lot of Dokkan events that I just have not taken on just out of not having a reason to. There's also this idea for a video that I've been sitting on where I take these 6 lovely, wonderful units, and I slap them all together, and we go take on an event. So we're going to be doing that right now. I have 12 gifts. Those are from the summer video, I believe. I'm going to collect those after we finish, because it's going to kill my OCD. Now, we're going to see if we... Oh. Yeah, this is gonna suck, huh? Super Saiyans. Nope. Okay, this is fine, this is fine. Because the friend lead is gonna end up floating anyway. So we're just gonna run this Goku as our friend lead. I'm gonna change my Whis. Hopefully we don't need it, but I'd rather a Whis over a Yama because this could be a difficult Dokkan event. Now, this is a fairly recent Dokkan event. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. This video might get scrapped entirely, depending on how this goes. But, they're all EZA'd. All of them have at least 2 dupes. In fact, I believe they are all either 2 or rainbow. As far as I'm aware, yes, indeed. So, alright, let's get into it. So, this team, this video might have the title Power of the Redstone, and if it does not, that was the original title for the video. Back then, the Redstone was nowhere near as big as it is now in terms of what it contains. It still had units aside from these, but it was still focused on these. In fact, I think at the time it was just these and Family Kamehameha, and then I put it off a little longer, and a couple more units got added in, and it just left. What sucks a little bit here is that we're gonna have to float stuff. But I think I'm gonna do this. As much as this sucks. I'm gonna do it this way. So that those 2 link with over in a flash. And then yeah. And then yes. Stuff and things. Look at Frieza with the damage! So yeah. I have had all of these units for quite a while now, except for Frieza, who I pulled after Cooler. Okay, I don't think it matters where Cell is, other than Fierce Battle. We're gonna not give the Goku very many orbs to work with here. I'm gonna kind of try and get him just not doing anything. Although, you know what? We may show him off a little bit. It's fine, it's fine. I do intend to do a full LR team. There is another video in the works that may require a few more EZAs to be completed on my part. But I do have a video in the works where I'm going to be using only secondary EZA units. This means units that awaken with metals that are not their own. For example, the extra Ultimate Gohans, and that awaken with the Int One's metals here, like the Agility and the Fizz. And then that would also include things like the Strength of Base Gogeta, as he awakens with metals and things of the sort. So that'll be a video if you're interested in that as well. So far, we're not doing too badly. It's a pretty solid team. I mean, it is all EZAs, but we're also only on a 177 lead. This only has 4 phases. I haven't played this stage, and if this video is really short, I will just go do another event on top of it as part of the event. So we've got our stats rolling up. We've got our rotations settling in. Everything is going absolutely fantastically. Only getting the 1 rainbow orb. I will let Goku super this one time. It's not an ultra, so whatever. Shake up my G field, sip of it, and watch Goku hit an attack attack. Oof. He does have max crit level, and oof. This event does have damage reduction on all phases. I would imagine that damage reduction increases as time goes by. There's some damage we're starting to take. This is going to be a bit of an oof, because you're intended to use Wicked Bloodline. That's Frieza's race category. But you know what? We don't follow the rules of Dokkan around here, okay? So what kind of sucks about this team, right, is that if you don't have the Gogeta friend lead, as far as key links go, you are 50% screwed. However, you don't need them as much when you've got the Frieza. And that's fine. So as long as you've got 3 orbs and a little bit lucky, fine. Okay, fantastic. I think that was the 3rd phase as well, wasn't it? Which means we're on to the last one, which is going to be either really good for us or really bad for us. Oh dear God. What was the highest defense? Yeah, okay. Definitely Goku. Followed by Gogeta, who, I mean, you know, is weak to this, so I'm gonna not heal. Those orbs didn't drop how I wanted them to. How much key does Gohan need? He just needs 7 key, right? Yes. Wow, his passive is really meh. Holy crap. He only needs 7 key. I'm gonna do that. That was totally a mistake. If the orbs don't drop how I want them to, that's gonna be real bad next turn. Okay. Also, speaking of EZA related teams, there is another EZA related team that I do want to do a video on where it's all of the Battlefield EZA units. Well, not all of them because there are 7, but where it's the Battlefield EZA units. Is this gonna kill me? Barely not. We're gonna have to heal if we survive this. That's gonna be an oof. Oh, we're good. As long as Bardock can't double super, we're fine. But yeah, so some spicy team videos. And then, of course, I'm going to be covering the boss rush as well. God! And we are back. We are now attempting this with the Piccolo Dokkan event. I should have totally gone down the key path, because this team definitely struggles with that. Well, half of the team struggles with it. 2/3 of the team struggles with it. Actually, the whole team struggles if they're not linked up properly, but it's besides the point. Anyway, this event should be slightly easier. It's a decent bit older, and the skip button was not working there. The only thing that's really tricky is that in Phase 3, he's going to have a regen. Did we start on rotation? Almost. Almost. Okay, so we're just going to do this, 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 and boom. I don't think that this is going to take more than a turn. I don't expect this to take more than an attack. Also, another thing with the Bardock event is that it was an agility event, which means that on a team with 3 strength types, you're going to be getting hit really hard a lot. So, hopefully the regen in Phase 3 doesn't give us too much trouble. I don't see it doing so, but you never know. This didn't go quite how I wanted it to, but that's fine. I'm just going to do this for right now. Frieza's the only one supering. Oh, no, he's not. Right, Gohan gets his super off. Nice. I wish that Gohan got a bit better of a passive, because it's just... I think my issue with Int Gohan here is that, like, EZAs don't get link skill updates, and Ultimate Gohans historically just have not always had the best links. And if that weren't an... Oh, hello. Huh. Cell can weaken the regen. Did not realize that. Calculated. But no, it's like... Gohan doesn't feel like they updated his passive at all. Neither does Frieza, but that's because Frieza's passive was already kind of nuts, and they just slapped the defense and 3 key in the first slot on him, because that's all he really needed, and even then, you could argue he didn't. But with Gohan, it's like, instead of... okay, so let's do that. It's like with Gohan, instead of actually, like, changing his passive at all and buffing it, well, they technically buffed it, but instead of, like, doing anything significant, they just took those numbers and were like, okay, so that's what it did then, so this is what would happen if it was coming out now. And it's just meh. Technically, it's a bigger attack boost than Gogeta gets at base, I believe, but that's not... eh. At least it's a percentage boost now, which, you know... that can indeed be a thing that matters. In fairness. I think Gohan took less damage from that regular attack than Frieza did, which is kind of interesting, I guess. We're just going to do this, this. What do we want to do here? This. Did not go how I wanted it to. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, there's his regen. Okay. I think this Gogeta hit's going to kill. I think. Yep, there we go. Down he goes. Look at that spicy, spicy damage. It's not that high. It's pretty high when you consider how small of a lead we're on, actually. At least it's somewhat high. Could be lower. Go for this. Go for this. That leaves Cell with the ability to do this, and I should have been. I'm gonna die. I'm a stupid. I'm a stupid. Oh, look at this! A super difficult Dokkan event that no one's ever completed before. Look at how overpowered this team is. I just thought this would be a funny way to end the video. Plus, this event has high defense but no damage reduction, so you can just see what raw numbers look like. Although, without Super Saiyan, I probably should have linked him with the Broly, but you know what? It's fine. Anyway, yeah, this team is fine. It's fun, it's fine, it's not the worst thing in the world, it's just not a top-tier team of nowadays. If you played your items smart, you absolutely could have beaten these events, probably even faster than I did as well, especially if you had them rainbowed, which, good chance I'm going to have one of them with 3 dupes after Celebration. But I got a new personal best on that event. Yay! Anyway, though, that's going to do it for this Dokkan battle video. If you liked it, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, there's also a button for that. If you press that button, be sure to let me know down in the comments what I can do better, and I'll try and do better. Unless my mic and is not really much I can do to help. If you're new here, be sure to check out some other content on the channel. If you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe for more. And if you want notifications every time I upload a video, go ahead and click that bell icon to get those whenever YouTube feels like giving them to you. And I will see you guys in the next video.